Hey everyone, and welcome back to No Filter Auto, where we strip down the hype and talk about the metal, the history, and the raw truth. Today, we're going way, way back before the first gasoline engine ever sputtered to life. We're talking about an era where the future arrived not with a roar, but with a hiss and a chug. Before the smell of gasoline, the future of public transportation puffed its way through the streets of London. This is not the story of a car. This is the story of the Enterprise. Walter Hancock's 1832 steam omnibus. The machine that dared to replace the horse. Picture London in 1832. The air is thick with coal smoke and the undeniable evidence of thousands of horses. Transportation meant hooves and hay. Then, Walter Hancock, a visionary engineer, unveils his creation. It looks like a stagecoach fitted with a boiler. But this was a revolution on wheels. Forget speed. Think reliability. Think endurance. This was the core appeal. While a horse would tire, the Enterprise's steam engine could theoretically run as long as its fire was stoked. Hancock claimed it could cover 20 miles on a single load. Imagine that. In an era of horse-drawn limits, this was the ultimate attraction, mechanical stamina. Now, the no-filter experience. This was not a quiet ride. You heard the hiss of steam, the clatter of the chain drive, the rumble of the road. The motion was a steady chugging progression. For some, this predictable, rhythmic sensory experience could be far less jarring than the unpredictable starts, stops, and noises of a horse team. It offered a different kind of order. But here's the raw truth. The Enterprise faced an uphill battle. Literally. Its weight and technology were limitations. Hills were a formidable challenge. And then there was the fear. People were terrified. They called these machines devil's carriages. There were genuine concerns about boilers exploding. Parliaments passed restrictive laws, like the Red Flag Act, forcing progress to move at a walking pace. So, the no-filter comparison? Don't compare it to a modern bus. Compare it to its only true competitor, the horse-drawn omnibus. Against the horse, the Enterprise promised greater range, more passenger capacity, and a reduction in horse waste. It was cleaner in one specific way. Yet, the horse was understood. It was simple, and it didn't require a trained engineer to manage its boiler. In the end, the Enterprise was a magnificent detour. It proved mechanized road transport was possible. It planted the seed. But the technology of the time, combined with public fear and legal obstruction, meant the steam omnibus was a beginning, not an end. It showed the world what could be. Walter Hancock's Enterprise didn't last. But its legacy is every bus you see on a city street today. It was the first, tentative chug towards a connected world. A world where movement was no longer bound by the biology of an animal, but by the ingenuity of a human mind and the quiet, relentless power of steam. If you liked this deep dive into the roots of automotion, hit that subscribe button for more no-filter history. Let us know in the comments what forgotten vehicle we should cover next.